Hello everyone, this is Chaff Commander Coffee, back with our next episode in Civilization 4, Realism, Invictus. We are continuing our game as the Mongolian Empire, and where we left off, we have just begun to take our first steps in building our civilization. We are currently with our capital city, and we are preparing for an early invasion of the Ethiopians. Now there's a few reasons for this. Early on in the game, the AI is going to try and settle more cities, so they may leave themselves open to an early invasion. Also because we haven't met anyone else, and it does look we're on sort of a peninsula. So if we can destroy the Ethiopians, we can create quite a large buffer between us and anybody else, giving us plenty of land to settle, which would be pretty good. So I think we're going to go for an early war with the Ethiopians. And in preparation for that, we are scouting around their borders and the land leading up to them. And they've also got a pretty nice capital city spot. It's got 2 cattle, which would be amazing for us because we are going to be going for pastoral nomadism, since we are the Mongolians. Oh, there's some wolves. It looks like there's 2 wolves. Hopefully we don't lose our warrior to them. But our warrior could get some more promotions, which would be perfect. There we go, we beat them. Ah, we've got another promotion on our warrior. Now I'm going to save that promotion and just get him to fortify up and heal. Any of my units that have strength versus barbarians, I'm going to keep together in one army. Probably to try and fight off any barbarian cities that spawn. The barbarians will get their own cities, and they build their own workers, and actually will build trade routes to the other barbarian cities, and not so much expand, but if you raise a city to the ground, the barbarians are very likely to go and put their own city there. So yeah. But by removing the Mongolians, by removing the Ethiopians, we do remove a major threat in the game. And by the looks of it, we are on a sort of snaky continent, and it's just us and the Ethiopians. And that means there can only be one. And if we can make it so it is only the Mongolians who are on this continent, then we have a pretty good chance at getting a very strong early advantage. Now there's a worker here who is very much out of position, and we do take an extra time to build our workers because we're foreign. So you know what? I think we're just going to take this worker. You are now property of Mongolia. Yeah, sorry about that, bro. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our guys and just make our way back to Mongolia. And can we talk to Ethiopia? Nope, you're not interested. You will be interested pretty soon, because I doubt you want a war with us this early on in the game. We're going for bronze working. We do have copper pretty close to us. But the main reason is you get access to a 4 strength unit. Ah, he's willing to sign peace. Yeah, he doesn't want a war this early on in the game. He doesn't want a war. I don't think he does anyway. No, okay, apparently he changed his mind. Are you willing to change your mind now? Nope, still doesn't want peace. Okay then, well, looks like we're going to have to destroy you then. I'm giving you a chance. I am giving you a chance. Now that Jaguar is probably going to attack this warrior. Yeah, here we are. Hopefully we can win. Yeah, there we go. More experience for our early army. Yeah, it looks like we're on a continent with just us and Ethiopia, so an early war is definitely what we want to go for. Let's get this worker. I think he's safe to now travel by himself. I'm going to have this warrior link up with the army. And let's start building. Let's get our resources hooked up first, where possible. So let's get a farm. Now this farm will provide a lot less food if we go pastoral nomadism, but it's a good idea because, yeah, pastoral nomadism is pretty solid, especially for the Mongolians. Can we make peace now? Would you like peace now? No. Okay, you still don't want peace. Maybe when I get my next steppe militia out, he'll want peace, because he'll see that our armies are stronger than his. Let's grab City Raider, and then level up this guy into a steppe militia. So we've got a few more units. The barbarians have started to make their way. As you can see, this is where the barbarians are going to start coming in full force to ruin our civilization. Let's grab another steppe militia, give this one city raider, put him in that army. Let's start bringing this warrior back. Can we make peace with the Ethiopians yet? Nope, still can't do it. Wow. Normally they would want peace after losing a worker. I'm going to put another warrior back in our city because there's 2 barbarians here, and it could be a problem for us. We are on a hill with our city defences, so we should be fine. But you know, just to be on the safe side, and some extra experience on our fighters is never a bad thing. So let's move him back. Ah, another worker. Would you like peace now before I steal your worker? No. I may try and steal another worker. Once we get bronze working, as I said, we'll get access to a unit which has 4 strength, and you can build them with food and production. They're a bit of a mixed production unit, which is great. There we go. Perfect. Oh wow, that's a lot of units. Oh, okay, that explains why. They've even got bronze working already. That would probably explain why they don't want peace. Nope, no way. Doesn't want peace. That's fine. That is fine. Although I think we're going to get the majority of the barbarians, so this is going to make our life a little bit awkward. But whilst we're at war, I don't think the Ethiopians will try and expand. They're going to mostly focus on building an army up to come smash us. I'm going to give this warrior pacification 2 and just leave them. He should be more than enough to defend our early civilization against barbarians. I'm going to move this army down onto the corn so we can keep improving that. Get our first tile improvements ready. Also, we might actually be able to catch this guy off guard. How about you? 75% chance, that's pretty good. I'm going to take it. Hey, we won. Excellent. So we knocked out another Ethiopian soldier. That's great. And we've got barbarians coming in from the north. Many barbarians. And more barbarians. Right, this guy is going to get City Raider 2. And the bonuses are cumulative. So, because he has City Raider 2, he actually gets 43% or 46% city attack. He's getting some bonus city attack from our aid. Now, the way aid works is our battering ram provides siege aid because it's a siege weapon, whereas these militia provide assault aid. Based on the amount of strength you have of units providing aid, it gives the stack extra bonuses. So in this case, we're getting some extra city attack from having a battering ram in the army. Well, that was a very bad attack by them. Send emissaries to assist the breed. We don't really mind if that forest is cleared, particularly. Not really. Ethiopia, they're discovering writing. Nope, still don't want peace. Okay, well, they want revenge for us taking their worker. They won't get revenge. Because we're about to get bronze working. Aha. And then you'll have a very bad day, because bronze working is going to allow us to get some pretty significant unit advantage. Hopefully it does anyway. And our city just continues to come under attack by barbarians. They're attacking over a river onto a hill into a fortified city, so they shouldn't be able to take it. We don't really need to connect up this corn, not really. Getting that silver mine would be great, but obviously barbarians. So we do have to be careful about where we place our improvements. We can build the grazing grounds on hills as well. It is possible to do that. And we probably will, because they're actually better than mines in this case. And since we can swap our civic, we can go from tribal union to despotism and pastoral nomadism, which we're going to do. It's 2 turns of revolution, but I think it's worth it. We're then going to grab... Ooh, let's see. Let's take... I think horseback riding. And then we can get an early settler over here. I think we'll grab archery first and then horseback riding. Let's go in here. We want archery. And then probably storytelling, because that gives us a storyteller circle, which is a very early science building. And then horseback riding. And then possibly after that we even want to go for stirrup, so we get access to keshiks. But we'll see. Let's put another militia in the city just to be on the safe side. Looks like they didn't want to attack us when we did that. So let's go out and finish off this barbarian. 91% chance. Come on. Wow, lost 91% chance. Thanks very much, Civilization 4. Well, we have a 100% chance with this guy, so... I suppose we did need to lose at least one battle. And we got ourselves a great general, which is awesome. We will definitely be using him to make our units a bit stronger. Great generals have the medic promotion, if you don't want to use them straight away. We're going to put him in our army. 2.7 strength versus 3 strength. Should be fine. Got 57% bonus versus barbarians. We'll leave our great general in that army. And now that we have bronze working, we can start building armoured warriors, which will be much faster because they produce with food and production. There we go, we beat them, no problem. Just garrison them up. We should win this attack as well, but we'll send another warrior back just to be on the safe side. Okay, and then the archer moved down onto this tile. 87% chance, come on. There we go. And then we have our other unit can take out 99.91. I think we'll probably win this. If we lose that, that would have been for the history books of Civilization 4. Right, let's start training armored warriors, and we're going to train a lot of these guys. We're going to need... Ooh, we're going to need a lot. We are definitely going to need quite a lot. This guy, who is our barbarian sort of city defender, we're going to give him city defense as a bonus as well, and just leave him there. Let's see, we want the worker to keep building that grazing ground, and we'll have everyone else just fortify on that hill. Coming close to the end of this episode, again, we are just preparing for war with the Ethiopians, being pretty opportunistic. I do have stack attack enabled, just because it's, yeah, watching 80 different animations play through might take a long time. But we had 97% chance, so I decided to just go for it. And the stack attack got it done nice and fast. A couple of turns, then we get archery, which is good. So now we can train archers. We will probably want to take an archer with us, so we get ranged aid. So I'll train an armoured warrior and then train an archer and then some more. Now our city can't grow whilst we're doing this, that is one thing to note. Can we kill this archer? We can. Probably. 88% chance. There we go. We got him. Perfect. Let's keep on building that grazing ground. It's a good job we stole that worker, because otherwise we'd be in some serious issues in terms of getting our land all nice and improved. Get more city raider promotions. We're really committing to this. I'm not lying, we are going to commit to this. In fact, if I take one turn of research off, we can just upgrade our warrior into an archer. He does have more city raider. Get our first armoured warrior. Let's upgrade this guy to an archer. Get the rest of our guys. Let's have you build a grazing ground. And they can just heal up. Now we can go back to research. So we should be close to turn 100. We're going to keep an eye on top. Oh, it's turn 99. Okay. So we're currently, these are 6 units here in a square. So we can't really put any more units in this square. But this is going to be our first siege army. So we're going to leave it on the corn, just to protect that from barbarians. And we're going to build another siege army. So we're going to want probably just 6 armoured warriors. And then we'll worry about building our empire up. 2 bowmen. This guy's got so many bonuses against archers. He's probably got like 6 strength against these guys whilst defending, so I don't think we need to worry about that. There we go. Oh, hopefully we win. If we didn't win that, if he came over, so a little bit awkward. 1.9 strength versus 3, still got all those extra bonuses. I mean, we should be fine. If we're not, then GG. I am going to actually end the turn just to see what happens here, because it is quite important. Ah, we won, as expected. Okay, good stuff. Right, so we're really building our armies up. As you can see, our strength is currently 0.9 of the Ethiopians, so we have slightly less strength than them, but it is on monarchs, so they do get some bonuses. And the AI, I think, position-wise, they have a much safer position. Like, they probably have a lot less barbarian problems than we do. So we can't really build up too many, and our worker speed is lower as well. So that's going to give us a bit of a slower start. But if we can capture a couple of their cities and burn them down, we can give ourselves a bit of a leg up. We can waste a lot of their turns of production. Hopefully get our guys some good experience levels. Possibly, we might even attack Gondar first. Is Gondar? Yeah, it is. Might attack Gondar first and then go for Axum. We'll see. We'll see. But that will be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will continue with building our armies up to invade Ethiopia in the next episode. Actually, let me just check. Can we make peace? Oh, you want peace? Excellent. Now, the reason I've wanted peace with them is we really wanted to steal their worker. That was the main thing. Now that we've made peace with them, they're not going to build up their army as much. When you declare war on a civilization in Realism Invictus, they are at war. And the earlier in the game that you declare war on someone, the more total war they ramp their economy for. So they would have been building soldiers in probably both their cities, non-stop, preparing for our attack. So I think it's good that we did that. So we've got another 50 turns or so, the next episode, of building our army up. I think we should be done by then. And episode 4, we should be invading the Ethiopians. And if we can destroy them, then we have this entire continent to play SimCity on, which would be... some of you might find it kind of boring, but it won't be, because there will be barbarian cities. Oh, we won't be done fighting. Even if we destroy Ethiopia, we will not be done until we claim the entire continent. And that will be a challenge in and of itself. We will have internal strife and external threats from all of the barbarians that will be flooding in from these outer reaches of the continent. So, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.